Welcome to the AFoOL podcast. This is episode 25, and we're going to continue on with the bracket, and we'll probably talk about Bricklink and YouTube, and we're also going to talk about why changing my password to incorrect gives me the perfect reminder every time I type the wrong password.
What's up, guys? Mardi Gras Man 23 here, and once again, this is the AFoOL podcast number 25, which, if you're doing your math, one more means we've been doing this for a year. Hard to believe. So that's Joey BrickTrains. You know him. This is his channel. And up there, he's still on the wagon. He's still flying the Atlanta Hawks flag because they are marching on. That is Jabo, a.k.a. BrickTsar.
Yeah. Good evening or afternoon.
We don't need no stinking Trey Young.
No. You know, it's like all the national media is like, oh, the only reason Atlanta's winning because every other team's got injuries.
Yeah.
Right. We lost two of our starters. Yeah. How many did you lose?
Hey, you know what? In any sport, sometimes you just got to have all the pieces fall into place. If it takes injuries, I mean, look, the only reason the Lakers won last year is because they were in the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a deep subject.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, once again, we are so well prepared. We're just going to talk over top each other.
I got a question.
Okay,
off topic. So, how many Lego sets do you have to have built for it to be acceptable for your collection? It's a trick question.
I was going to say that is. Okay. Yeah. How many sets to have it built?
Because I had somebody comment today that why I don't have no sets built.
You don't?
Because I do all these hauls, and I don't have any sets built.
Is this like a riddle? Look around.
I'm like, what videos have you been watching?
Yeah, that's kind of a crazy question. So I guess they're just saying that you don't build everything that you get in your haul.
As soon as I get something, I don't build it. Therefore, I'm just like, it's inappropriate, or it's like, what am I doing? Like, well, even if I didn't build them, so what?
You're a collector of sealed sets.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I do it all the time. I collect. I will collect. I've got adventurer sets here that I've been working on for 6 months to a year, and I ain't built any of them yet. Now, I will eventually build them all, but we all have our things that we want, and then we still have our things that we collect.
Yep. And then as you run out of space, you realize when you start buying stuff, it's like, I'm going to build it to take it back apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that this year. I've rebuilt. I have sets that I've rebuilt for the second time. Like, I've built them, taken them apart. Built them, taking them apart. Now I'm building them again.
Yep, and I remember one time I think you did a live stream, and you were rebuilding one of the modulars, and you told everybody, please guys, if I ever decide to take these apart, tell me not to. Tell me why I shouldn't. Tell me
I did it anyway.
That's because you did it off camera.
Yeah.
You did it without telling us.
Yeah.
I've always been a big stickler for, if you don't have it on display and it's in a box or in a tub somewhere, then what was the point of collecting it? But I've blown past that years ago.
So you've come across this a lot, rebuilding these modulars, but do you have sets on display that you worry about, and then all of a sudden you'll bump into them and you'll knock something down, and it's like you don't even feel like looking for that piece?
Yeah, so Yoda was a prime example. He was up on the shelf above, he was on the top shelf. I dropped him twice, and I thought I rebuilt him right, but those little green pieces went flying off, and I thought I found them all. And it wasn't until I took him completely apart and inventoried him that I was like, oh, wait a minute, I'm missing some other pieces, like a 2x3 plate. And so I did the inventory, rebuilt them, and then I found the parts. I found the little piece that had rolled up under something later. So, yeah, it's like the Statue of Liberty is another thing. The little piece at the top that has the flame, the little yellow pieces that are the flame.
Yeah.
They came off, and I haven't gone back to the instructions, but I'm sure that it's not built correctly now. So yeah, it doesn't take much to knock off a single piece, and you don't see what the piece was that you knocked off.
I've got my Benny spaceship I thought was in a great spot. Well, it's not. I've knocked that little antenna off the front, the old school antenna that's on the front of the cone.
Yep.
I've knocked the little side ships off, and it's like you go looking for them, you pick them up, and you're still missing stuff, and it couldn't have went too far. It fell right here.
Yep. I used a trick because I've dropped, I've dropped plenty of things myself. Adam Savage does a thing. He said it's called sending out a soldier. So if you drop a screw or a nut or a bolt, you drop another one. And then you know how far it can bounce. And it's like you see that bounce, and it's like, oh man, that went under the bookcases or something. It's gone. Never mind. Where's Bricklink? I'm ordering a new one.
Well, you know how this relates to new Lego sets? This is why Lego puts extra parts in sets. And I was building the corner garage, and there was another new modular I was building. I can't remember which one it was, but the new out of the box. And I was sitting there watching TV. I might even been watching the Hawks game, and a piece would fall on the floor, and I'm like, I don't even know what piece fell. And those little ones, they bounce, and it's like you're like, it's got to be here. And then, if you don't know what the piece is that fell or what direction it was, that is a good little trick. Just throw another one down, see which way it bounces.
At least you know how big a radius you got to look for. We actually ran, and Dakota asked me, and we were running the Santa Fe Super Chiefs in the city, and he asked me, he says, is there anything on the track? I said, no, we're good. And it come around, and of course I had set something on the track. Off the table it went. I broke 2 9-volt motors. You
cracked the motors?
Well, the tab broke off of one, and then the little hooks, on the front of them broke off the other.
Oh no!
I have several of those little clips. They break.
They fall they'll fall out the bottom of your train real easy too, and they don't appear to be broke. You pick your train up and just bloop.
Yeah. Well, the 9-volt ones are heavy. The newer ones don't seem to be heavy. It may just be time for that to be switched to powered up. So I don't know.
Just put
I got extra 9 volts. So
put the extra 9-volt motors in the box, so you always have them, and then switch it to powered up.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, it wasn't the actual A units. It was the B unit that I mocked for the middle. So but yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of the 9-volt, did that I keep forgetting about that. Who was it that made the different radius 9-volt track? It was FX Bricks.
FX Bricks, yeah.
I was like, I need him to give me an email. Whatever, because it's like he didn't make the other ones when he said he was going to.
I'm looking now to see.
Because I got the straight, but I wanted the curves.
Right.
And he's redone the website.
Yeah, I can't really tell if he's got them for. Where's the store? Oh, there's store.
Unlimited runtime. Let's see. Yeah, I see the curves, but I don't see where you can order them.
He's got R72, $87 a box, 8 pieces.
Oh, it says pre-order soon.
Pre-order soon. Okay, yep.
So it's not even. You can't even order it right now.
Yeah, and that's all good and fine, but he's going to have to get the 9-volt motors and all the other stuff that he's talking about because these 9-volt
have a generation of people that don't have any use for this track.
Right. And because like me, if I keep breaking 9-volt motors like that, I'm gonna run out. I mean, I don't have an unlimited supply. I've got probably 4 more, but
let me ask you guys you guys have been to the Lego conventions. Do they set it up? I know some of them use 9-volt, but is it like they use the name escapes me, the
PF brick.
Mills plate. Mills plate. So they use the Mills plate so they can all. Do they use power functions? Do they use 9-volt, or does some use some and some use the other?
Most of them use power functions.
Yeah. I think that's what Kale and them uses, power functions, and I've seen one when the Powered Up first came out. I saw one. So I think Hoosier uses Power Up.
Yeah, he did. I remember him telling us that.
Yeah.
So these guys are making these tracks, and it is a very limited audience that they're going after.
And I don't think he'll make a large quantity of them anyway. But yeah, it is not everybody's going to want it.
He's got a lot of money in this, though, because I think he's injection molding this. I don't think it's 3D.
Yeah, they are. They do look like that. I mean, the straights that I got were good quality. Just cost more than. I could go buy actual Lego track cheaper.
Right. Well, that's why I use the brick tracks. They injected mold their wide radius, but it's still plastic, rails and stuff. So it's.
I definitely want the wider radius curves.
I thought oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was thinking of one when the Greater Florida Lug, when they used to have members, they did 9-volt track, and Tennessee Train Club did it when they used to go to shows or whatever they're called now. Tennessee Valley Lego Train Club or something.
There were let's see, Joe's Train Depot or something, and then there's another guy. They were all running 9-volt just because they didn't want to deal with batteries.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the guy at Alabama that had it was like a dinosaur theme.
Yeah, the Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think his was 9-volt, but those weren't clubs. That was just him.
Yeah.
So
it was. Sorry, I had my phone on.
Yeah, probably.
Don't get fired.
That's okay. I keep getting alert. I just got the alert that the Suns game is fixing to start.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, should we go ahead and knock out this bracket?
Yeah, let's do our bracket. That's what everybody's here for, right?
Right.
Yes. Let's see if we can speed it up this time.
Speed it up? Okay, let me share the screen because I know everybody loves to watch me just randomly scroll.
Yeah, they don't like me to get ahead, but no. So we are in going to be the northeast, right? The northeast.
Green section. Northeast, yes. So
where are we at? 1996 and 2001.
This is going to be hard, I think.
Yeah.
See, this is when we get to these 90 sets, these 80s and 90s, this is when I need Jacob to take my,
his childhood before he was born.
Yeah, that's what.
So lots of parts packs in the beginning. And what do we got here? Some Aqua Zone, some Pirates.
This is going to be the there's still going to be 9-volt trains.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be a cool model team set. Oh, there's the Velix house.
Yeah. I guess that's Time Cruisers. That's probably the end of it there.
South African flag.
Yeah. Did they do a whole series of flags or just that one?
No. That probably was like a store opening or something.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Roadside Recovery.
Red train station.
Metro
station.
Mm-hmm.
And we're almost to the Duplo.
Somebody needs to upload some Duplo pictures.
You know anybody that's got some?
Might.
Maybe. All right, here's some trains.
I thought that Cargo Railway came out in 97. It was 96? How about that?
Those are not really what I would call, they're not
really, those two trains are kind of a stretch. They're neat, but they're
definitely not my favorites.
How did we get this? We're missing something because how did this pass everything else?
It was going against 1962.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
The giant truck is good. That's
Model Team. Well, Model Team was good stuff.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wow. This is kind of sad. The Pirates so far, I think, is the best thing as a theme overall that we've seen so far.
Do you have these Western sets, Joey?
See ahead again.
Might be.
I thought I
look,
was scrolling to catch
unreleased
up, but I must have jumped way ahead. No, you're close.
Which is in release set?
Holiday.
Oh, the Holiday Village.
I'm not that far ahead.
Oh, I do have
There you go.
some of these.
Oh, these are good.
These are good. West. I have Fort Legorado.
And that's the original Fort Legorado.
Yes,
not the re-release.
I have some of these sets. I don't know why they're not checked, but I think partly because I don't know that I have complete. I mean, I have like instructions and
that's a good group of sets right there.
It is. I like that. I like the Western stuff. So
that Gold City Junction looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Western sets are good. The Bandit's Secret Hideout is a train set.
Is it really?
I think. Click on that one. I think that's the one that's the train set. It's there should be. See the mine car? See the mine car? The cannon car?
The cannon.
There's a piece of behind that guy. There's a piece of track.
There is. There is a piece of track back here.
Yeah, it rolls out of the mine. It's a mine. So this is a train set.
There you go. Boy, we're stretching to find a train set here.
Man.
Oh, Technic.
That Technic space shuttle is interesting. It's just it looks incomplete, but that's the way a lot of the Technic stuff did back then.
That was the way of the Technic, yes.
It's still the biggest space shuttle.
There we go. That was it.
That was disappointing. I mean, definitely the Western stuff was good. A few good pirate sets, a good model team set.
So 2001, is that right?
Space Odyssey.
Yeah. Okay.
Wonder why they didn't have a Space Odyssey set. They missed the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, 2001 is Studios.
Okay.
That's Barnacle. Life on Mars was another one I liked too.
You do, huh?
I do.
It had some unusual colors.
Yeah, sand green, sand.
Yeah, a lot of the sand colors. Turquoise is in there.
Yeah. Well, this is getting kind of rough.
These are 2 sad years so far.
What? I gotta see what.
House with CD-ROM. I gotta get that set. It's a Duplo set, isn't it? Has a CD-ROM. See the CD-ROM right there, laying on the ground.
Yeah. Do you have a CD-ROM to play that on?
I do.
Oh well. I don't even think I have a laptop anymore that would play it.
Yeah, we added a port on his computer where we can plug in one of the drives from one of my old computers into it.
Well, then I have a disc from the studios that is supposed to have sounds on it. I may mail it to you.
I got the disc too.
Do you have this? Do you have the one with the sounds on it? Yeah,
I think so.
Huh. Well,
yeah, I could tell. I scrolled ahead a little bit. This year's going to win.
Zooters. And okay. I like pointing out obscure things that nobody cares about, but the Brick Runner. You see the Brick Runner?
Yes.
It's the car that makes the cat call.
Oh yes, that's.
Yes, that car. I don't know if he's doing it to the well. There's a well there. It's one of those things you would know. Most people will just overlook that set because it's.
Oh, you passed right over Wazoo.
Yeah. I saw.
Talk about wild and weird.
Yeah. Well, that's right behind you, isn't it? If you turn around, isn't it right there behind you, Jabbo?
It's up top. It's up top. The dragon.
Yeah, do you have that?
I do have that one. I pieced it together.
My own trains.
Yeah, that's why I
said those locomotive bricks. Those were like $2.50 at the Lego store. They had, how they used to have the containers that were kind of square. that stacked high.
Yeah.
Or not stacked, but they'd just be bins of those filled with those when they discontinued my own train.
So what is that? What will that build? Well, is it just
That's
bricks?
the
Or will
color.
it,
So you got the way they pack those. There would be a base build for the locomotive, and then like if you
That's what
wanted
I
the blue
thought.
one, you had the blue pack. If you wanted
Right.
the brown one, there was the brown
Oh,
pack.
I follow you.
Yeah.
I follow.
Yeah. So you got
You
that
had-
base train, and then whatever
I
color
got
you want.
And you'd have a lot of you could have extra pieces and
Man, I'm telling you, what is this? Bulk bricks. 50 of them. Wow. Jack Stone.
The movie.
And we're back to the studio again.
What was it? Jack Stone's phrase?
Oh, I don't know. I never watched it.
Oh, look at all those packs there. I think we're going to have to go with 2001.
Oh, yeah.
I like the Black Cat truck. We're only on page 1.
Yeah, you want me to go on?
I don't know.
Let's see.
I think
there's Harry Potter's down in there.
those creator sets are bad.
Yeah, those
are junior creator sets.
Yes.
Oh, and then there's some pirate. There's the Redbeard Runner, the Armada flagship.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
So even despite having Jack Stone,
and then there's your wait till you get to 7,000. Do you have all these dinosaurs? I know you have 2 of them.
There's the pirate.
Some of those were like
2 of them.
Some were in a box, and I think some were in a poly bag or something. Or
those 2, look like they're in poly bags.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, these 7,000s are the box versions of those poly bags.
Poly bags, yeah, okay. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're calling it 2001.
Shuttle. Yeah. All right, 2001. That one actually was easier than I thought, but you can see why Lego might be getting to a point where they were going to struggle because there's a lot of bad mixed in with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
this might be a tough one. 2012 and 2019.
All right, let's look at the 2012. So we already have Friends.
I'm going to have a large number of these sets. I own these Friends ones because it was early in the Friends theme, and I was buying all the sets back then.
You were buying them all because you thought it wasn't going to last.
Yeah. Unreleased game, Phineas and Ferb.
Oh.
Never was released.
Huh.
That one would be a definite. I would have. That was like the only. It's like the only games I wanted to buy were the ones that either weren't released or were hard to get. Like that Star Wars one was hard to get.
Star Wars one was.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Battle of Hoth. No Yoda in it though, because it's the Battle of Hoth.
But Boba Fett's in it.
Yes.
For whatever reason. Okay.
Miners. There's another train set, the Mine. I count all mines as train set. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. This one here.
Yeah.
It took me a second. It's got track in it.
It's pretty cool.
That is a cool.
With all the sets that they did this little 4-wide track. It's like why didn't they make a 4-wide straight track? They only make curves and ramps.
Right. Well, this is blue track here, isn't it? I mean, that's just blue track colored gray. We didn't get that stuff that you're talking about until a couple years later, wasn't it? I remember it was in the
Indiana Jones set had it.
Yes. That and the Joker hideout. Well, there ain't nothing grabbing me here, really.
Yeah, this is like a throwback for my early days of YouTube.
Yeah, this is
and this is a dino theme that was Jurassic Park without the branding,
without the license.
These are good dino sets.
Those are good dinosaurs. They look really good. Yeah.
But they kind of redo the same ideas and just recolor them now. Oh,
lots of Duplo.
Yeah. What's that Bionicle or Hero Factory? I can't tell the
Hero
difference.
Factory.
Okay. There's the so they did have that track.
Yeah, they did. Okay, I stand corrected. Huh. So they did this track, and they were doing it in the mine with the rail.
So they didn't make straight tracks. So whenever they would do something like that mine, it would just be the old rails.
And there was no way to hook these up.
No, they didn't match together. You had to make your own little adapter to make it connect and be the same height.
Do better, Lego.
Let's see. There's got to be something good here. Oh, we got collectible minifigures.
Series 6.
It's already up to Series 6. Wow.
And 7. 2 a year back then. Oh, wait, here's 8. 3 a year.
This might be when the 3 a year started.
It might be. I still ain't really
Wow. Oh, and they did the Great Britain ones. That was 4.
Wow.
Those came out at the same time, though, didn't they? I think they like overlapped.
Yeah, the Olympic Great Britain Olympic ones. I have the set of them. I count them as collectibles, but I don't think they did.
Yeah. You remember 3 BrickTrains? Talk about making a rare sig fig.
Yeah.
Mike had one of the Team Great Britain.
Is that what he? Yeah.
Yeah. I like those car sets, by the way.
These are These are kind of the junior-fied ones, though, aren't they? No, not really.
No, they're not. I mean, there's a lot of large pieces.
Yeah. They're not juniors. No, it's not juniors.
They're not the juniors like later when they would do Friends. I mean, cars. There's Jabba's Palace, the most offensive Lego set of 2012.
I'm a little ahead of you. I just got to the Naboo Spear.
The Naboo Spear. Oh. Oh, there we go. Town Hall. Oh, the Kingdom's
Joust. That's another castle set that somehow I missed getting.
The R2D2.
Mm-hmm. That one's built, sitting right there.
See, here's I have this Swope Booth camel somewhere. No, I know exactly where it's at. I don't know why it's not checked.
Mini modulars. Wow, has it been 9 years since mini modulars?
Oh, there they are.
They're so far behind on those. It's the first 5 modulars.
Yep.
They need to do the next, 10?
I don't think they'll do them either.
No.
Especially considering they're doing this architecture stuff now, and it seems to really be doing good for them. I don't know. They might. Who knows? I can never double guess them.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
what year was this? 2012.
Yeah. There's ducks. There's ducks. 4,030.
Oh no.
4.
Taxi cab, Statue of Liberty. I collect Statue of Liberties.
You collect ducks too.
Well,
that looks like ducks from McDonald's Happy Meal.
Oh, duck with ducklings.
Just a nice little tan duck in there too.
I used to like these little store builds, monthly model builds.
Yep, they're cool. We just didn't live close to a store to ever really take advantage of them.
Well, they always did them on the day of the week that I can never do it. And I'm like, why don't y'all do? I was like, why don't y'all do this on the weekend?
Because they don't want to get
do it like on a Tuesday,
Well, the idea is another day to get customers in the store.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're getting into the swag stuff.
Yeah.
Should we look at 2019?
Yeah, let's go to 2019.
Well, there you go. Corner Garage, Ford Mustang, NASA Apollo 11, Lunar Lander, Harley Davidson. Yeah. that row pretty much just does it there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. We'll keep looking. Build your own. That's okay.
That was one of the books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have that one. I should submit a picture.
Okay.
Build your own adventure. Minecraft. So wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 2019. I was like, I'm so used to us looking at stuff that was from long ago. The treehouse is on sale on Walmart right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it was 170, which is like $30 off, and I think it'll be discontinued before long.
You know what drives me crazy about Walmart is half the stuff on Walmart is like third-party sellers.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, it's hard sometimes to. Well, you can usually tell if they've got it the price jacked up.
Right. Do you have that Shazam 30623?
I think.
Where are we at? 306. I'm not there yet.
There it is.
There it is.
Do you have that one, Jabbo? Where did that come from? I have that on my want list.
I want to say it was in a video game.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh? It doesn't say here either, does it?
What was the number?
30623.
620. Oh no, it is 623. Yeah, I'm sorry. 623. Sorry, my bad.
Well, let's see if I got it. 30623. No, I don't have that. Yeah, 2019. I don't know how I missed that one.
I looked for it and I couldn't find it. So
it had to be a special promo.
Does Bricklink say anything about it? Or I mean, yeah, Bricklink.
I don't know. I didn't.
I don't know if it came with a game or if it was one of those GameStop things.
Oh, it could have.
Oh, it could have been that. Yeah, like the Plastic Man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us in the comments below, people. We're the AFoOL podcast. We don't know the stuff from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Give us 20 years and then we'll figure it out.
Get your new stuff off our lawn. All right, friends. Did we pick something here?
Yeah, we don't have to. I mean, I don't have to go much further. I'm going with 2019.
2019. Oh my gosh, it's got 5 pages. So, all right, 2019. We'll write that down.
All right. But I like Dino from 2012.
I haven't moved away. You can try to convince us.
No, it's too late.
Okay, it's over. All right, let me see.
We're going to 1990.
1990.
Yeah, 1990. All right. Basic system stuff. Lots of meat and potato pieces.
It's what classic is today.
Mm-hmm.
There's the old number 4 car. The black number 4 race car.
That's a slightly different version, but it's that same piece. Yeah. Wow. There's another one. 1631.
I like to call the speedboat because you see the speedboat. It's on the lake.
It's
no minifigure. It's the drowning boating accident. That's what I call it.
Boating accident. So the 1631. It says I have it on order. I don't know where it's at.
I guess the black race car is also an accident because it almost looks like he's on the road, but there's nobody in the car.
He fell out in the last turn.
Oh, look, another duck. Oh no, that's a parakeet, probably that Duplo set.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's a blue duck. Space shuttles.
Yeah, it's actually got the launch pad there.
Yeah, that's a good looking set there. Yeah. Kind of square though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the builds are pretty sad.
Okay, so look at set 1680 and then look at set 1877. What's the difference?
Okay. So 1877, white horse, 2 guys, blue cart, brown
That's
wheel.
Crusader's cart. That would.
And so is 1680.
It's same year, two different numbers.
Wait a minute.
And it's the same thing. It is literally the same thing. Okay, hang on. Let's look. Did one of them?
No, because I was collecting.
Here it is. Discovered in the UK, same as 1877, but has
it's
three minifigures.
Oh, wow.
This is one of these late entries. Like, so in this time period in 1990, I was heavily into collecting all of the castle sets. I had that Crusaders card. And there were these other multi-packs. I think the Crusader cart came in with those others there, the Meteor Monitor and the Soil Scooper. I think those were all in the same pack. That one, I don't know how I've not noticed that before. That 1680.
So, but look up. Okay, yeah. So
that's
here's
the 3-pack. Yeah. So that's the.
So I had that 1877. Okay. So
I now wonder if they sold that one separately or if it was also in a multi-pack. But
I don't know.
It has an extra minifigure.
Yes. So if we click on this, what's it say? Similar 16, but has only 2 minifigures random. Yeah. It doesn't really say.
And the extra minifigure is the bow and arrow guy.
Mm-hmm.
This is why it's hard to be a completionist of anything. I would like to see what the box looks like now. Oh, okay. And I bet you that's one of those sets that you will never find on eBay or Bricklink.
I was going to say, I hear typing.
Typing. I want to see a sealed one used. Complete without instruction or box. Complete with parts without instruction and box. Very rare, hard to find.
Yeah. Is there a box entry?
Good, not meant punch. So one has instructions.
You're on Brickset?
I'm on Bricklink. One for $214.
That's what I meant.
So I want to know what the box looks like. And it's got his actual picture of the instructions that are wrinkled.
And it's got the 1680.
Yeah, it's got 1680 printed on it.
So that's
the only one. And he's in Sweden. $214. The only one with instructions for a 51-piece set. $214.
And no box.
No box.
Is there a box
is one
entry?
Of those like that 1478. You know, it ended up being a multi-pack with something else. So I'm wondering.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It probably is. Okay, airport shuttle. So monorail.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
probably how this got drugged up.
Yeah, so this is good castle sets.
Yeah, that's it for this year. One page.
Yeah,
so this bothers me. I got stuck on this because I found one on eBay of the 1680. I'm still on 1680. Sorry.
That's fine. No, that's fine.
I saw one on eBay that has no box, no instructions.
Yeah. So this is what you do: is you find a set that has parts that are common to other sets, but you don't have the instructions. You don't have the box. You just take all the parts to make the set complete.
Right.
And you can sell it for a lot more than what those parts are worth.
Right. But I don't count that as a set. I
don't either. That's why I want the box or the instructions at least.
You got to have the instructions or the box, one or the other. Especially something super rare like that.
Yeah.
That's okay. So let's look at 2017.
Yeah. So we know. I got to get back to the top.
Man, 5
They always give you a good top row.
They do.
The later.
Yeah, why do they do that with the numbers? It's like
those all start with a 1.
Yeah.
And we're into 5-digit numbers.
It's the way Brickset's sorting them. We have a whole bunch of these. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It does say we have a whole bunch of these. Dakota's been building them.
Yeah, these are a little more junior than those ones.
Well, yeah. That's what I was looking at because these are really junior sets. They got the big pieces, but Dakota's actually built every one of them at 4 years of age. He's managed to put them all together himself. So
that's one of the themes I'm a completionist of cars.
Yeah, I have that one, I know for sure, because we just built it.
But do you have the box and the instructions?
I have the instructions for sure. The box is sitting over there. It's probably flat right now because Dakota it's like 2 weeks ago we built it. He gets tired of playing with the trains every once in a while and wants to start doing something else. So we'll drag something out of the closet. More Minecraft.
Why? I'm like never excited to see Minecraft. Why is that?
Because you are like me, and to me, Minecraft is just like 8-bit Atari. I don't understand. I really don't. When it came out, I could not understand it. Apollo, the old fishing store.
Yeah, the old fishing store's cool, even though I don't have it on my list. I do like. I don't know.
What?
I don't have it.
Yeah, you remember that right before they discontinued it, it was on sale a lot.
Yeah. See, it's one of those, that uncanny valley stuff. Lego, I mean, I can do this to the 8-bit and 8 wide and 6 wide trains too. The 6 wide trains have that Lego City look.
Yeah.
And big brick model railroaders 8 wide stuff has a more realistic look.
Yeah. It's
very super nice. This fishing store is kind of the same way. It crosses over that looks like a Lego model into it really looks like, a mixed media model that somebody's put on like a regular
kit bashed.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't want to say it doesn't appeal because it is a very excellent model. I've seen it in, when it's in the store and stuff.
Are you saying it's too good?
It just wouldn't fit in your city.
It wouldn't fit in my city. No, it doesn't. It doesn't match my aesthetic, I guess.
See, I passed on the blacksmith shop. Did you get the blacksmith shop?
I did.
I got it. Yes.
See that you could technically put that somewhere around your Western deal.
I probably could
kind of get away with that's probably why you
medieval festival place.
Right. Yeah. Right. Nexo Knights, Ninjago.
So best thing, I mean, we've seen the Saturn V.
Yeah.
So what holds more? What holds more, the airport shuttle, or this top row up here?
No, the airport shuttle.
Yeah, I have to agree.
If you were to how many of those at the top row would I trade to get one airport shuttle?
Right.
And as good as these sets are, and to me, 1990 might not have had much, but what does everybody want? The monorail.
Monorail. Well, not everybody. There's plenty of new people that don't even care about it. But yeah, from us, the AFoOLs here.
Yeah, this is the AFoOL podcast.
Exactly. I'm not going to.
This list
I'm not saying that's going to carry it all the way to the finals, but
it's carrying it past this one, I believe.
I think, yeah.
We've only seen the first page of 20.
You want to go?
You're going to get.
Let me just see something on one of the other pages.
Okay.
Not there. Go through. Okay, you
got Brickheads.
Where do you want me to go? Which one?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I thought you were clicking on 4.
Oh, okay. No, that'll be keychains.
Yeah, I don't want to look at the keychains.
600
this is making it worse. This is making it worse.
There's some Brickheads. See, there's a. Oh yeah, there's.
I like Brickheads, but it's not enough to.
No.
Brickheads was one of those that I thought was going to be. I didn't start at the beginning, but then I went back and I caught them all up because Walmart put a bunch of them on sale, clearance, cheap,
and now buy them for full price.
But some of the ones that I missed, like I missed that they're expensive, and I don't understand why. Lloyd and Master Wu, I missed those two. You try to get them there, they're ridiculous prices.
Well, and that's the thing. I thought it was going to die. So I thought, this would be a good one to.
Well, I think they tried to phase it out.
It just keeps coming back.
And they just kept doing the seasonal stuff, and then they started sneaking in other things. And I wonder if they got a lot of feedback from people in the community that they do their surveys with that really wanted them to keep doing it, because a lot of times when they decide not to do something, they don't care that we like it.
Right.
They just say, we're done with it. We're going to do something else now.
I'm not seeing anything here.
No, we can stop.
Yeah, because then you get to the Lego City, and then it's not. So
I'm going the airport shuttle year.
yeah, me too.
1990.
Me too.
All right. So that leaves us with
I got a
86 and 99.
99.
Which one first?
I got a good feeling about 86.
All right, let's do 99.
I don't know why. Probably not gonna have much in it.
Two pages.
What are we?
Johnny Thunder.
1999?
Yeah, I'm on 99.
Okay.
So we know we're going to have the first year of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not seeing a whole lot. I mean, there's
wow, this is sad. This must have gone against a bad year. 1980, it beat 1982. No, wait a minute. 2004. Wow, how did this beat 2004?
There's got to be something down here. Yeah.
Are we looking at 99?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it beat 1963. Never mind.
Oh, okay. 63. Okay.
Yeah, it was the easy one.
That 63 probably had 14 parts boxes.
Yeah.
Still a lot of empties.
Yeah, a lot of no pictures.
Yeah. I'm still not really seeing that. Oh, Winnie the Pooh, Duplo.
Yeah.
A little bit of adventurers. I like that.
We haven't got to the Star Wars yet, but this is bad.
Oh, there's some trains.
Oh, good. Well, it'll redeem itself then.
Scala. I mean, Dots. I mean, Scala.
Oh, the McDonald's restaurant.
Oh, this is why the year was so bad. They did Snap.
Snap. What is it? It's the Connects killer.
Yeah.
See how well that works.
There's competition against Connects.
Oh, there we go. See,
these aren't
that one too.
I'll be honest. Some of these aren't like my favorite 9-volt train sets either.
No,
Mr.
these are
Freeze train.
Yeah, the Mr. Freeze train. Car wash is pretty neat. I mean, the train wash is pretty neat. Snow plow actually works.
That was enough to get it to advance, but
yeah,
probably. Yeah. Okay, we still ain't got Star Wars, right? Rock Raiders.
Wars. And you know what is like the worst year of Star Wars, too? Probably. Did we just miss Star Wars? They're in the 7,000s, I think, weren't they? The numbers. How do we miss Star Wars?
I don't know. We ain't there yet, are we? Here's more adventurers. 6,000.
Oh yeah, they're in the 7,000s, I think.
They're coming. Man, look at these sets. What in the world?
All right, so you see a Lego instruction that has that color and that style, that junior style there. Sometimes those were part of bigger sets. Like, no, these are actual the sets, but the big sets would have multiple instruction manuals. And so sometimes people will sell set 64, 54, but it's just one little part of it, and they don't even know there was something else that went with it.
Right.
At 6600, I don't know if that came out this year.
6600?
Did it come out this year? Nope, I guess not. All right, here's the Star Wars.
Lightsaber duel.
Look, Luke Landspeeder. I mean,
and that to me is one of the classic looking ones too.
Yeah,
the old school. I don't know.
Why has that Landspeeder not been a UCS set yet?
That would be a great UCS.
That's
set.
like the classic vehicle.
Yeah, I don't know. So this year, 86 better have something, because this year's kind of rough.
86 is think I had a lot of the sets in '86.
This is going to be more in your wheelhouse, isn't it?
This,
so there we are.
This is my wheelhouse.
Should we go to page 2 or go to 86?
I don't think there's anything after that. It's going to be booked.
Okay, yeah. Yep. All right, here we go. 86. Starting out with a bang here. Parts pack.
Oh, my goodness. They don't even have the I wish they did the parts packs with the interesting packaging like they did in the 60s. That would be so neat.
Yep.
A bunch of Duplo.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Black
it's a Clash of Titans here. Technic Control Center. Oh, that's a Dactyl set. Never mind. Hard to know with these question mark sets.
Yeah, don't even, if they didn't even get enough of them out for somebody to get a picture of them. Oh, here's the big unknown space set.
Wait a minute. Do I have this truck?
Which one?
1525. I got to make sure I have that one. Sometimes I forget what I own.
I get to review it every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got that one.
That's kind of cool. The little containers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Classic space.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that breakdown assistance.
Mm-hmm.
We did, yeah.
That's one I got to finish piecing together.
Bunch of missing pictures.
Abbeyland.
Good cat. Some pretty good castle sets.
Yes, the Guarded Inn.
Yeah.
One that was so good they re-released it. They re-released the Black Falcon's Fortress too. I think the Black Falcon's Fortress there, is one of my favorites. Castles.
It's not very big, but are these ones that they all kind of hook together?
Yep, you can connect them all, like the armor shop up there. You can connect it to it.
That's clever. That's good, especially in a small set where you could get. You didn't have to, like modulars. You're spending $200 or $300 per one here versus
you could buy add-ons.
Yeah,
I wish I had the foresight to take pictures. Of course, back then in 1986, you got to go get your film developed and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But I wish I'd taken pictures when I built all my castles and set them up that way.
Man, do you remember the drive-through kiosk film developing? The little kiosk in the middle of the parking lot.
It's like I would get my pictures back, and it's like some of them we double exposed, or
I
was just.
All right, now we're getting to a train. Was this the year that only had 3 train sets?
Looks like
wagon.
Are
we going to flip a coin here? Or?
No, look at all.
No. I've already seen enough.
Oh, okay.
It's easy for me.
Classic space. There ain't much train, but
all right.
There's enough there for 1986 to crush 1999, in my opinion.
I'm with you. I vote 86 too.
It's wrote down. It's a done deal.
So that'll complete that one. So we got next week. We'll do the southeast. The southeast will be next. That was the northeast.
Yeah.
I'm looking at what we've done so far. And I think it's telling our age a little bit.
84,
1,
86,
2,
90.
3, 4. Yeah, 4 years in the 80s are still alive in the ones we've done, and then 1990. So it's like that.
And then we're going to have another one. Look, we've got 87 versus 89. So that's
another one will make it for sure.
Yeah,
So but we're going to have half of the 80s is going to make it to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're going to get to any of them.
No,
we're going to get to the Elite 8.
Yeah, the only reason some of these won is because they were going up against other bad years.
Yeah.
Did we, without looking at it, did we move 2021 forward? It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Current year.
It beat, because it went against 1975. 2021, we're going to have to rig this. It can't win.
Well, I'm telling you,
It's going to crush
against
1976.
If it goes against 1968, it's not going to.
Oh, okay.
The dark horse.
That's
It's the
another
Hawks of this bracket.
It's going to win. I think it's going to win the bracket it's in.
Is it really?
Oh no, 89. 89 might be the one that could take it down.
So how's everybody's Bricklink store sales going?
It's still
actually.
I'll have a day where I'll get 4 orders and then go 2 days with no orders.
I had a pretty good weekend. I had 2 good orders one day, another order the next day, and an order yesterday. So, but I have an idea for you, Joey. So I told you I use these little bitty Post-its right here.
Right.
So when I run out of these, I'm gonna buy. The little Post-its that when you're signing documents, whether it's your tax or signing a house, they have the little sticky arrow. Half of it's sticky arrow, half of it's clear.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try those next. Because you could just pop those on there, and they're as small as these little number labels almost. And
that's a cool idea. Yeah. I'm looking over there. I got 4, and I could take those 4 and put them together, which is what I usually do. But I haven't had hardly any sales, none.
Oh.
But I haven't put anything in new, and it always seems like that's kind of the trick too. Seems like if you put new stuff in,
it's crazy though, because you'll put new stuff in, and you get I think I left you a comment. I finally broke down those 4 Avenger compound sets.
Yeah.
And I broke them down, and after I separated, the bags out, I broke all the number 1 bags, and when I was breaking the number 2 bags, I said, "Man, I didn't save one of these sets for myself." So I stole the set of the figs out of one of them. But have you ever done that?
Yes.
We've actually parted out stuff that I thought I would want to keep, and we've parted it out because I've lost interest in that theme or whatever. But Heather's kind of, since we went to Legoland, she's been kind of into Ninjago a little bit. So we did part out 5 or 6 Ninjago sets, and I think she was kind of upset there that we didn't keep one of them. But all she had to do was say keep one.
Yeah. So I added all those parts to my store, and I thought, I'm going to get some sales. Well, I did get some sales, but it wasn't too many of the parts from those. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So with those Marvel sets and DC sets, it's like a lot of times I only like the figures. I'm not interested in the builds. I think I should have, from the beginning, I should have just been buying those sets and keeping the figs and selling the parts.
That's a good idea. I've kind of thought of that myself. It's like, because I started collecting a lot of the superhero stuff. I knew better than to try to do Star Wars. Even just trying to collect the Star Wars minifigs, it would be crazy. Right. But to get
Nick's doing that. He's trying to collect all the Star Wars figs.
He's got some work ahead of him there, especially if he didn't have a good jump on it. I think I finally got all the video tiles.
Just in time for the new series to come out.
I think I've totally forgotten about video. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
There are so many series 1 in my area.
Yeah.
That are just sitting on the shelves collecting dust.
The Lego Con, did that not remind you? LLMA, the llama.
I didn't even watch it. I did not even watch it.
I didn't watch it live, obviously, but I did take some time.
You know what's ironic? I don't know if it's ironic, but so they had a pre-show, which basically should have just been part of the show.
Right.
I mean, the only difference with it being the pre-show of the show is they just said it was the pre-show. But it was the 20 minutes of the actual AFoOLs from the community. Because when they started out with that, I was like, okay, they're making this. I know they got kind of the kid tone with the way they talk and stuff, but I said, okay, they're going to make it where it appealed to AFoOLs, but maybe they didn't. I don't know, because that was the best part of the whole con was the interviewing the different builders.
It was a con, all right.
If I I left that message on Instagram that it felt like a corporate shareholders meeting video. It's a little long, but it also, you remember they used to do a YouTube series. Was it Ridiculousness?
Oh, that's horrible.
But didn't it feel like it was wrote by the same people? It kind of felt like that tone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to hate on it. I mean, they put a lot of work in it, but they could have done the same thing and not made it a live event and made everybody. I mean, all the.
I maintain that it may not have been live because everything that they did, except for the polls, and even those, how do you know they're not just telling you?
Right.
If that was it, because the questions, I was so mad when they read the questions. I was like, they had these questions already planned.
Yeah, because they had a couple.
How does the people know what the question's going to be? They were so quick to be able to answer them.
Well, and then they had one of them. They had two designers, and the one designer was on the set, but the other guy was not there. But they had a question for the other guy. There was no way for you to know the other guy was going to be available to answer a question.
Yeah,
but they had a question specifically for him.
Yeah,
and I was like, how did you do that?
I'm thinking of 10-year-olds typing on their computer types of questions. What's your favorite set?
Right.
I mean, it's like those questions. There were no adults or no children in the community that were going to be asking questions worded that way.
No, it was all pre-set up. It had to be.
And then a lot of the things were commercials that we already seen.
Right. Yeah.
I think it could have been. It probably accomplished what they wanted to do. I think the hosts weren't annoying. I'll give them that. The Melvin. Of course, all I kept thinking of was Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. If anybody knows what Melvin is.
No. So he's the
Lego Masters.
For UK. Well, who was the girl? She was somebody too.
She might have been, I don't know. She reminded me of the girl that did Ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't believe that was her, but it could have been. It was. I think she's, a minor celebrity somewhere, YouTube or something.
They found as many non-Danish people as they could to be the host.
You said it. You said, or I've heard that the big set releases was nothing that none of us have not known about for weeks. So it's kind of like, what's the point? That half of the thing was about these set releases that they were going to unveil. But if they do it on YouTube, all of us who looks at YouTube have seen all this news and set rumors and all this for months. So it's like defeats the purpose of the whole deal.
I think because like when you're doing something like that, this live, but you're still trying to do it as one of your corporate advertisements, it's not gonna go over well with the community that's in the engaged community. It might go over with the kids that are kind of like don't watch YouTube or something, which I think most kids watch YouTube. I think they should have got input from people that are good at it, good at making those deliveries, and maybe not have them do it, but just like, hey, get their feedback and suggestions of like, will this work? We're going to be showing these 3 Star Wars sets that we've already shown. How will that go over with the community? Will they like that? Will they be excited to see low quality pictures from a distance of it?
Well, but how about reveal something that hadn't been announced?
Right.
I mean, if they'd have just made one big announcement, that would have been. They
could have unveiled the winner of the, what do they call it?
Yeah, the 90th anniversary.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
They could have unveiled that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was
a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
But
hey, I don't. What do we think? Because they said in their shareholder meeting or their earnings or something towards the beginning of the year how they wanted to be not only the brick company but they wanted to be a online community electronics community. I don't think they're making it with this. It seems to be
they're
like
out of touch. They're out of touch with the community. Like they have the land members that they could have access to that could help them.
Well, I heard something today that I've never heard it put like this, but I know it's free advice is you get what you pay for. And that's kind of what the land community is, you know. It's
yeah,
like
well, they're gonna, like you saw, like they're all gonna post their stuff, like they're gonna follow the corporate line, and
right.
they, you know, all of them already had the sets, but they couldn't post their videos of them until after LegoCon. As soon as LegoCon's over, they're all posting their videos and blog posts
and
of
everything.
these things.
And you've got to tell them what they want to hear. You can't be brutally honest. Say, oh, these figs are great, but this set sucks.
I can name a handful of people in the community that love Lego, will tell them what they don't like, but Lego doesn't want to hear that. They want everything to be, you know, all happy and stuff, and then they do stuff that's just...
Well, Legos does a lot of market research or whatever in their home country. In where are they at?
Denmark, I think.
Denmark, yeah, whatever. But you know, they spend a lot of money doing that, and they, you know, again, they're to do a lot of stuff to the kids. And I think sometimes the AFoOL or AFoOL community, just a bigger community in whole, the TFOLs, all of them, I think they contradict some of their very expensive market research, and they always err to that side. It's like, well, we paid, you know, they're not saying this, but they're, you know, we paid big bucks to have this figured out. You guys must be wrong. You people buying our stuff must be wrong. Because the market research says that's not right. You know, our market
look at the thing with the LegoCon. They try to push dots so much through that LegoCon. I mean, y'all probably didn't. Did y'all say y'all watched it?
I watched it. Yes,
I didn't. I would rather watch your live stream repeat than watch that.
But it's like the Lego dots. It's like, yeah, they're pushing that, but it's like, I don't think there's a reason those ended up on deep clearance at Joanne.
Right. Yeah.
Later.
Nobody wants it.
It's the same thing. When those came out, if you follow Jamie on Instagram, it was every day he was doing dot posts with dot, making letters out of the different dots and all that. And that lasted for the first month it was available because it was just free advertising, right?
Right.
But just think how much people, instead of people talking about the negative things about this con, had they just done something that nobody was expecting,
that would have overshadowed
people would have been focused on that. Like they shown an actual Star Wars set that nobody in the community has seen, and they even talked about how they try to keep things secret.
Right.
And it's like, you can't keep secrets.
No.
Well, and I still think that even though the con or the guys on the land are not putting their stuff on YouTube and stuff, them guys, they all know each other, and a lot of people know them people. So even if it's not public, anything that they know is out there. You know what I mean? Other people know it that's friends with them and then in that community. So it's hard to keep a secret that's been given out to a group of people.
If they want to keep more, go ahead.
Just the more people you tell, it only takes one.
Right. And if they want to keep something secret, just ask the VIP group how they kept the coin release secret.
There you go. Put the VIP crew in charge of. They know how to keep a secret.
So y'all saw that, or they on the VIP website, you can get the Creationary game.
Yes.
But without the bricks.
Yeah.
You know what's happened is they've gone through one of their warehouses and they found like 10,000 of these that they never finished building because they canceled the line. They're like, we got to get rid of these cards. And they're selling them through VIP.
You're probably a lot closer than you think.
You know, every time I hear something like that, I think of that comment. They just sit in a meeting and saying, "What can we do this week that's going to get Jabbo talking?" I got it. He can't stand these games. Let's just give them away for
no charges for them.
Oh my goodness! Did you ever get your astronaut parts?
No, I saw. Oh man, I'm so far behind on everything.
Did you get the XML file to work or not?
I don't know how to make it work. Maybe I should try it on a Windows computer.
Well, yeah, I don't know what.
How do you can you do a tutorial?
I can do a tutorial. Hang on. It ain't gonna take that long. Let me get to the right spot so I'm not showing anything I don't need to show. Where is it? Wanted upload. Okay, let me share. Share a screen. Share that screen. Okay, so there's and it's defaults to this upload file from your computer, which is those out of the designer software. And you need to click over here to the XML format.
Upload. Oh, maybe that's what I did wrong.
Yeah. Well, it took me several times to go, why didn't that not work?
So you just copied that XML file right there?
You can copy it or I think you can just drop it in or copy and paste it. Yeah. Let me see if I can find the file now. I don't remember what I did with it.
You emailed it to me.
Yes, I did.
See if I can find it.
It'll be a race. See who can find it first. This is good quality video right here. Yeah. I made it a set. And
all right, so the thing with the file that you sent me, yeah. So I'm going to download it on this computer. So I got it there. I'm going to go to, here's my password, incorrect.
Incorrect.
All right, log into Bricklink. So I want to go to wanted list. Upload to wanted list.
Yeah, upload to wanted list.
Upload Bricklink XML file. So I need to find the file. Where is it?
Yeah, so I just opened it in Notepad on Windows. Okay. And then I copied it all. And then I'm going to drop it in, paste it in here.
I can't find the file I just downloaded. Got too many windows open.
So you opened it up. You have it in WordPad, or you?
I opened it in Notepad. Yes. So that's the XML file. I opened it with Notepad, which is just a text editor, and copied it all and then pasted it in there.
Open with Notepad. You know what I think I did wrong? I think I took the file
and tried to drag it in.
Yeah, instead of the text.
But I think on the other one, you can. If you go back to open or upload, Scout has browse a file and you can drag and drop a file in there. But on the XML side, you can't. You have to copy the XML file in, which it's a little they should fix that. That's an easy fix.
Wait, I need to create new wanted list.
Yep.
Astro what?
Is this wanted list number 99?
I've got so many. Okay, that all right, Joey, you taught me something.
There it is.
That's all the parts you need?
That's it. There's just a lot of them. Those you may not have
clear macaronis. Oh
you
my
may not have those. And I did everything like bluish gray. I made everything modern colors.
Okay.
So you had a ton of these parts. I don't know if you had all of them, like 30 of the 2x3 black bricks and 24 of the blue bricks, but when I pulled it up, you had quite a few.
I'm shopping my own store.
I was getting ready to say I could do that. Hang on. Let's see.
I'm going to select only that wanted list, the astronaut. I only have 15 of the items of 15 of the 23 different parts.
Well, that's still a pretty good amount, though.
Yeah.
All right, let me stop sharing. Stop screen. There we go. Yeah, we need to.
That worked.
Wait, what was that deal you wanted about your video with Dakota?
So,
yeah.
Okay, so he's. I'm not trying to turn this into a Greg's World or a Clarkman channel or anything like that, but Dakota.
He's part of your channel.
Yeah, and he knows that I'm doing the videos, and if I'm anywhere close to trying to do a video, he wants to be in it. In fact, the power function video. Then I'll upload it here tonight, and it'll come out probably next week or something. But he was in it, and he just keeps wanting to show some of his stuff, and I'm afraid I don't want it. Well, first off, I don't want to run afoul of the settlement of COPA. I don't want to say it again, but whatever. And then the bigger thing is around payment, or I'm not monetized, so it's not like we're making money. But at the same time, I'm not forcing him to do these videos. You know what I mean? And so I don't know where the gray area is, where it becomes a family vlog versus something they consider he's being an actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's my concern about putting him in too much. But I don't want to put him in a bunch.
The question you have to ask yourself: are you going? All right, Dakota. Here we go. All right, you need to do this. You need to do that.
Right. Well, you could pretty well see that because I usually take them pretty much one. Well, I film 2 cameras, but it's one take most of the time, and I just go back and forth between 2 cameras. But you can see, especially in this one coming up, he's just kind of all over the map doing his own thing. He's really more interested in doing a video about his drag cars than he is doing anything else. And he gets down and runs around. But
yeah, that
I think you're fine. It's just
from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't worry too much about where he's like playing with the trains on the layout, because he's a lot of it he's just in the background kind of. But and I don't know what Greg does on his, because it seems like his videos I never get notifications. He
hasn't done as many here lately.
No, you're right. But does he have it set for kids only, where he's not sending it out?
So his Greg's World channel, every video is no comments. It's not that it's set for kids.
It's just no comments.
No comments, because YouTube took it away from him. That's the thing that I know you're not monetized yet, because you haven't got to the subscribe to BrickTrains so you can get to 1,000 subscribers. But so I have on some of my videos, they've just gone through and draconianly just marked them. Okay, this is for kids.
Right.
And I've been making like on Trains Are Fun, I've been making a conscious effort to make it clear that these videos aren't for kids. And they hit one of my low viewed videos that's fairly recent, and just say, okay, we're marking this one as for kids. I'm like, why? Because they'll say because it has Thomas the Tank Engine or something in it, I guess. But it's like, there's no kids in it. I don't talk like I'm talking to kids. And you're more likely to get that if you actually have a kid in your video. But I don't think yours are. They're clearly not made for kids.
Right.
YouTube, they just rubber stamp stuff. And they could at some point just like do like they did Greg, just rubber stamp your whole channel because you had a kid in one video, like, okay, all your videos, no comments.
So I didn't even know that was an option. That was something that they took that away from him. No comments.
Yes. And it's not that his videos are made for kids. It's that there was a kid in one with a swimming pool, and then they've just disabled comments. They've disabled comments on at least 2 of my videos.
Wow.
They didn't mark them for kids. They disabled the comments because my daughter was in them when she was like 13. And I was like, that's still like above the age. And I'm like, who did this? There was no communication as like to why. She's in other videos. Why did you hit these 2 and disable the comments?
Something in an algorithm somehow caught something tripped. I still say, you notice that they don't do your closed captioning anymore automatically. They turned that feature off. But you've had issues with the closed captioning before because it's terrible. But I always contend that they use that as a text search for what you're talking about. It's
and I think so I know for a fact that is how some of my videos got demonetized
because it incorrect
because of my southern
Sure.
accent, and I mean, I had. I still have issue with a person who posted one of my videos with the closed caption and it had a racial slur in it.
Right.
I asked him to take it down. He didn't.
Right.
And this is why I don't get on community streams with people, because this person's still out there, won't take the video down or won't edit. He can even go on YouTube. All you got to do is like take 2 seconds of your video, because I did not say that word.
Right. Right.
The closed captioning put it.
Right.
Because it didn't understand what I was saying. And it's like, I don't think it's funny. So maybe it's a good thing that they don't do the auto.
Well, that's kind of what I'm wondering, if they've gotten enough problems with that system that they did take it down for some reason. Because to me, that was just a gold mine of contextual. What is your video about, right? And if you can search it by text, what they're talking about, that really helps the search algorithm and everything else.
Maybe they still do it kind of behind the scenes, but they don't make it public. Yeah,
it's kind of like if your Siri or your Alexa is listening to you all the time. It is. Don't kid yourself. I'm not a big conspiracy theory, but it is listening, because even when I got stuff turned off, every once in a while you'll see it flash. It's like, oh, you just heard me say something, didn't you? You thought I said something to you, but turn this into the YouTube conspiracy
I'm going to be getting advertisements for bathtubs here, because I was looking at a YouTube video about how to change the faucet, the little turning knob thing, and I was like, I bet y'all be getting a bunch.
I could have taught you that.
and you know what, the ad I get the most on Instagram is ads for T-shirt clubs.
Yes, I bet. I can give you a tip though. When you turn that faucet, make sure you don't overturn it, because I switched one of the stems out. I went and turned the water back on, and it was dripping a little bit. So I said, I'm just going to put a little.
Oh no! Don't tighten it up more.
Yeah. And it went. You know how when you tighten something too much and it slips back around, that water shot out of it. So that would have been a good video.
I was trying to find a video that had the model or similar one. I didn't know what model it was, so I can't find the name on it. But I'm scrolling through all these YouTube videos until I find one that looks like mine with the cover off. But one of them, the guy's like, okay, you do this and you take the piece out, and I'm like, he didn't say anything about turning the water off. I'm like, this is a tutorial on how to do this. And I'm like, I can just imagine somebody, and of course the top pin, no, he didn't even pin it, but the top comment was somebody's like, they'll figure it out. Like, he didn't tell them to cut the water off. Because this piece you got to take out is like, yeah, you take that out, the water's going to go.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it several times. My kids used to turn the handles and break the handle off on the stem, so I would have to, or strip the stem out, so I would have to replace the stem though.
Yeah. I can hear Jacob turn that shower head off, and it's like, I'm like, stop doing it. That's why it wore out.
Yeah.
Oh. So you got your 360. I'm gonna bring it back to Lego.
Okay.
Thank you.
365, 370. How many tipper trucks now?
It's either 377 or 378. I got them all laid out on the table right now. And by the time people watch this video, hopefully there will be a video posted of all 377 or 378.
Well, and I asked you earlier, I think before we were recording, I know there's no conventions this year. I'm probably not going to go any this year either. But if we go to Brick Fair, Alabama, you go, or I think we're going to go. I'm already paid. That'd be an awesome place for the public to see your,
But people be like, well, what is this?
Yeah.
This is dumb.
No, what would be cool is you could have 370 something of them, and one of them you could put something different on it, like build it wrong, and they could say, "What is this?" Well, you got to figure out which one is not right.
Yeah, I was looking at label different colored labels because I was thinking about printing on one of the yellow bricks a number and numbering all of them.
Right. What did these come in? These came in a notebook or something.
Yeah, there was a notebook that had the colored ones. Yeah.
Joey always has stuff just laying around.
That's an expensive
if I would
solution.
Oh, well, what would be even more expensive would be the little white 1x1 blue numbers. Remember all those vintage ones? I don't have any of those laying around. I do have them laying around. I just don't have them laying around.
Yeah, the black ones that came in the
oh yeah,
those are the most expensive letters of all, and it's like that one was not. It was more abundantly produced than some of the other ones. Like the colored ones you got there,
Yeah.
the multicolored. They didn't make as many of those as they did the black ones, but the black ones are more expensive.
Yeah, and you need a lot of sets of these to make up to 377. You got a lot of repeat numbers in there.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. So
but yeah, I would like to take it to a show because I'm like, what am I going to do with it? I don't know what to do with this thing that was.
It's got to make it to a public show somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you've worked too hard to not do it.
And I would like to do something like Bricksmith did, like have a video playing with all the other people that submitted their pictures.
Oh, that'd be
and
cool.
Even have an option like, send me your photograph and I'll put it in the video.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you could get one of those old picture frames that just flips through pictures.
And it's like if anybody wanted to add one, just add it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I got over 40. I haven't actually added it up. But I had to. So here's the thing. When everybody's sending you a picture of the same thing, but they got like whatever in their background, unless it's like, I know you guys, but some of them I'm like, oh wait, who sent me this picture? So I made a list on my phone of like all the different people and which one is theirs. Because I was like, I didn't want to put a graphic. I want to say this is who it is because there's a bunch of them. But like some of them I'll know, but others I'm like, wait a minute, who was that sent me that?
Well, we got anything else we want to discuss tonight?
Go buy your shoe.
Oh yeah. Yes. Well, it's too late.
It's too late. Yeah, you missed it. It was July 1st was the day to get your shoe.
Yeah, it's probably sold out on back order.
But you know what's not sold out? It's the limited of 500 video posters. Only the K-pop one sold out.
These aren't sold out either.
Yeah, those are unlimited supply.
So do you want to make these super rare? Did you want to go ahead and change that to 74 now? I could send you a new graphic.
Yeah. I need to add more merch on there for people.
Yeah. Get your BrickTsar merch.
Yeah. I still want a different t-shirt. The Greg's idea was just brilliant.
Yeah. No, you definitely, there's been some other stuff I've seen that is really good. You should take advantage of it because what I did was just, I've been wanting to do. All right, we're gonna go one more topic. I've been wanting to do a logo for the AFoOL podcast.
Yeah,
I've been on the list.
We don't have a logo.
We don't. Not really. Do we need one? We need one. I think. What do you guys think? What would be? I almost. The first thing that comes to my mind is the Motley Fool, which is kind of that gesture thing. But I don't know that I want that. And then I think of a guy that has empty pockets because that's about the way I am all the time. So I like them.
Yeah. The kind of like the Monopoly guy, Mr. Pink, with his pockets turned inside out.
Exactly. Yes. So I don't know if anybody comes up with something they think is a good idea.
Yeah.
Let us know, or if you guys got good ideas.
So we need a mascot. It could be the Lego gnome guy from the 50s or 60s that has his pockets out that are empty.
That would be cool. You think that's copyrighted still?
Yep. I don't know. Probably.
If Samsonite had done, I need to look at something Samsonite had because there's such a divide between the two companies. If Samsonite did something I guarantee you, Lego don't care about it because that was a bad deal. Maybe one of the I have to look at some of the models that Samsonite did with the brick built people or something.
So
I don't know.
The AFoOL podcast, the Samsonite of the Lego community.
Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Except 6 people.
And Lego hates them.
Oh, well. All right. I guess.
You ready for the comments?
Yeah. Let's do the comments.
Oh, did you get the new color of 2x4 brick? I should say that. There's a new color of 2x4 brick available.
No, which one is it?
Dark brown. Which
That was,
I had no idea that was a new color for 2x4 brick.
And they don't make a lot of stuff in dark brown. I didn't know that was a.
It was on Bricks and Pieces.
Well, there you go.
So
I wonder what set was it in?
It's going to be in a set that hasn't come out yet. It's a Minecraft set. So that's your breaking news.
Breaking news.
Podcast. All right, now let's go to the comments.
Yeah, somebody in Germany will buy all of them off of Bricks and Pieces, and then they'll be out.
There might be some guy in Atlanta.
Sin Killer Tachikawa. I'm like Hitler. Well, this podcast certainly took a turn. Jabo is going to be wild when he's retired.
I forgot about the reference. Yeah.
Kale Jones. Now we'll always wonder if Earl is really selling Runt's candy in his Bricklink store.
What if you dropped a Runt into the drawer of bananas?
Yeah. They're really close. They
look very close.
Steve Bricker. No way on earth would you come prepared. Have you considered a live stream? New name for this show could be Sidetracked. Pun intended. Sidetracked.
It is BrickTrains, so that fits.
Yeah,
off the rails. Here's another one from Steve Bricker. I am lost already and haven't started watching yet. I thought it was me on that video with Dakota as you just started building. I thought I'd fallen asleep and had to go back and check as the color difference was very obvious. I'm sure Lego will fix that right up for you, Joey. By the way, Jabo, those canisters might predate your life. I played with one of them as a child. You know, speaking of falling asleep, have you ever watched something on your DVR and you get, you're like 45 minutes into an hour show and you doze off and you wake up and it's over. So you rewind it back to the part where you fell asleep and then you doze off again and you wake up, it's over again.
Yeah.
You heard more than twice, it's time to give up.
It's like that commercial with the guy ironing.
There's a guy. I wake up and there'd be like static or something on the TV.
Yeah,
I can remember that.
Yeah, you know that there's a commercial where this guy's it's for some cable provider and he's watching something on TV and he's ironing.
Oh yeah,
he's like, wait, I missed that. Can you rewind it? Dude, I missed it again. The guys in the TV are looking at him like, really?
Yep.
DJ Brickmox, big Ford Raptor from Lego. That would be great to have. That'd be pretty cool.
It's a rumor.
I still want the DeLorean.
Yeah.
Dude Jude, good one, guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Dude Jude. We need a new scavenger hunt from you.
I'm glad you said that. I was thinking of not keeping it up. Mailing it in next
Mailing it in.
Steve Bricker commenting along the way. What about the instructions with no set? The release should determine the set number. Spoiler for us, many towns and cities all over Europe and the UK still have castles and forts, and The WWF was the World Wildlife Fund.
Yes.
Never mind.
So what was the thing about the instructions?
He said, what if you have the instructions with no set?
Oh.
So like both of you guys have a whole bunch of instructions for sets in case you come across them later.
Right.
I guess you can't count that as owning the set.
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking about?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Rula, I had once wrong. Wait, I had once wrong. Oh, I had one wrong Star Wars Battle Pack mailed by a seller from eBay. That's what we were talking about, getting the wrong thing. I don't think it was on purpose. It was such a small set that I didn't even bother getting it returned or messaging the seller. So if it was a Star Wars Battle Pack, he got the wrong one. It's probably small set's probably a real similar value to the one that he was supposed to get.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I told you, I'm sorry, I forget things, but I sent the wrong Bricklink order to somebody about a month or two ago.
Really?
Yeah, and you know how I found out about it was I got the notification from PayPal that I had a shipping label that had not been paid for, and I said that's not possible. And then I was like, oh, I know what I did.
Yeah.
Printed the same label, like I'll have these multiple windows, and I clicked on the wrong one to print when I printed.
Yep,
one that I just printed. So then I knew exactly. So I emailed. Fortunately, it was parts that I still had. So I told the guy, I'm sending you another order. I made a mistake. I think I even refunded him, and then the other guy, I said, you're going to be getting another package. Just keep it. It was like $15 or something.
Well, fortunately, I don't have enough orders to ever have multiple windows of labels open. So.
Yeah, but I've actually mixed up a Bricklink order and a eBay order one time.
Oh wow,
yeah, and the guy from Bricklink, I think the guy from eBay got it first, and he started questioning me, and I apologized, and I told him I didn't have another one to send him because I sent it to the wrong person. And I just refunded his money, and he was okay with it. And the guy from Bricklink, I just told him to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has different ways that they handle that, but it's like when you clearly made the mistake,
right?
It's like you just got to eat the loss sometimes.
Yep. Steve Bricker, I keep screaming and you're not listening. No way is 68 better than. Dang, I forgot now.
And he's going to unsubscribe, Joey.
He might.
Well, he forgot what year.
I think his whole point is it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what year it is. It can't be better, right?
It can't be.
So BrickTsar, he's letting us know that the part out value for the Daily Bugle came out at $11.50 to $13.50. DJ Brickmox says that's a lot, and I said, geez, minifigs.
Yeah, and the highest the part out value usually ever is when they first release it.
Yeah, you know what?
You remember the one I did with the Darth Vader Sith thing? It was $1,300, and it quickly came down.
Yeah, I often think that a good strategy for new Bricklink, is pick a new set, whether it's Star Wars or superheroes. And you could part it out, sell the figs, get your money back, and kind of grow your store a little bit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the most expensive minifig in that set?
Oh, I haven't downloaded it into Brickstore. That's usually the best way.
Are you going to part any of those out?
It made me, when I saw the part out value, I was like, that's over 3 times. But
yeah,
it's a lot of work, but then there's also a lot of quantity in there.
Is it a lot of work? I just did the ones I told you about, those Marvel compounds. They're like 700 pieces, but it took me like 2 hours to sort all the pieces out, and then another 2 hours to put them in my store.
I try to stay away from sets that got more than 200 lots, like 200 different types of parts. That treehouse that I was telling you, is $30 off at Walmart. It's got a really great part out value. There's like 600 and something different parts. There's one of them. There's one set. I can't remember if it's Winnie the Pooh or might be Sesame Street, has 1,000 different parts, I think.
Wow.
What is one? I can't remember which one it is.
When you do sets that big, you do just one, or you still do them in multiples?
Oh no, I'd want to do them in multiples. The only one I didn't are like the Roman Colosseum.
Mm-hmm.
That one actually was pretty easy as far as like because there's a lot of the same parts, but those bags just seem to never end.
So it looks like the Punisher and
Daredevil probably.
Daredevil, they start at $33 each.
Okay.
Wow.
That's 10% of the value in one minifigure.
Yeah.
Firestars, it starts at 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
else has been.
I'm really surprised Iceman wasn't in that.
Yeah, with Firestar, because that was from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friend.
Yeah.
That would have been the three. But I mean, man, they got a lot of stuff that we haven't had before in there. So
yeah,
they were brilliant with that set. Even yeah.
Hey Joey, Scooby Doo, Where Are You is on Disney, on the Disney app.
Oh, okay.
You and Dakota can sit down and watch, while you're building.
Oh, yeah. Scooby Doo.
Let's see. Mayo says the bracket is busting because objectively 1968 is not better than 2010. That's why it's a bracket buster, baby. Don't worry. I understand all of the basketball references. I don't know how you can gloss over Ice Planet from 93. 83 is my favorite year for Classic Space. I'm working through all BrickTsar's playlist and putting the videos in my own playlist so I can watch them in chronological order. Wow. That's a long list.
So here's the thing. All the videos on my channel are not published in the order that they were made.
Right.
So I don't even know that answer to that question.
When I've done that with all of BrickTsar's playlists, you should invite me on as a guest like it's the AFoOL Academy Awards.
Yeah. And the winner of the I commented on every one of BrickTsar's videos award goes to Mayo. Oh, I'm really sad. There's an update that YouTube is going to do. Well, it's not. I'm not really sad, but unlisted videos made before 2017 are going to be made private. You can opt out of it, but so I got unlisted videos that are like giveaways that I was just like, this doesn't need to be public because I'm tired of getting people. Can I enter? It's 2013. That giveaway's over.
Yeah.
So I unlisted those, but I like to keep them on there just in case somebody wants to like find it in a playlist or some, I don't know, just memory of like, oh, I remember when I gave that away.
So they're going to
be private now.
Okay, so only you could see them then.
Yes.
And did we talk about the fact that YouTube is defaulted everybody into allowing you to share your video on shorts? I mean, they basically just gave away all the copyrights to everything.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
They're copying TikTok is what they're doing.
Well, I know, but I mean everybody kind of knew that from the start on TikTok. Here, it's like, how many billions of hours of video is there on YouTube? And they just basically said that's all free to use as you want.
But it's just on the shorts, though, right?
For the shorts.
Yeah, and if you change it, so let's say you didn't, and you later say, no, I don't want anybody to use that video. If you change it, then all those videos go away. Do you imagine if you had somebody's out there and they got a short, they got like 6 million views, but it was one they re-uploaded a portion of somebody's content, and the person like, yeah, I don't want them to have that. All you got to do is click it. That video goes away.
Wow. That would.
So yeah, you can. People are gonna be like, what happened to my video? Oh, I shouldn't have used somebody else's material.
Yeah. And I ain't got through I only got a couple hundred videos, and I ain't got through them all by uncheck. You got to go in there and manually uncheck that.
Yeah.
Thank YouTube.
I had to do that for this is not for kids or whatever, and that took me like forever.
So I did it, and yet I can still find videos that there's been no selection made. I did it I know I did it for all of my videos. And then I'll have a video that, especially on BrickTsar, it'll be like, this video has been marked as for kids. And I'm like, now go to it and no selections made, but they selected it as for kids. And I'm like, well, what happened here? I know I
wonder if it was one that they auto did that you just.
So I get email if they do it, I get an email that says it.
Okay.
So, and I've got maybe 5 videos that they've like, and you can appeal it, but I hadn't appealed any of them. Hadn't really needed to. I just don't want them to mark my whole channel as for kids.
Right.
If they do that, I'll do like Jane did and just start another channel, just because it's like. I think he was running into the problem like Greg with Greg's World, where they're doing things. They're not technically marketing it as for kids, but they're taking away features. And after a while, you're like, well, I'm just spinning my wheels here.
Right. Well, right. And if you take away the community part of it, then yeah, you kind of.
That's the worst thing you can do in our space is take away the comments.
Right.
So anything new, interesting coming out that you guys are going to get day one?
I'm going to be July 1st. If you haven't already, and you want the Bricklink designer stuff, there's only going to be 5,000 of those potentially made. Did you know that?
No. Which designer?
All the stuff that's on Bricklink.
Yeah.
The Lego idea sets that didn't make it.
Yeah. There are a couple of those that are pretty cool. The little airplanes that.
Yeah. All the JK Brickwork stuff.
All that stuff's good.
And it was really hard for me because I'm looking. I have nobody knows what the prices are going to be.
No.
Right.
And they're good sets as far as like the images that they're showing us. I know it would be very expensive if you try to get all of them.
Yeah.
So did you get any of the other ones, the anniversary sets? I got one. I got the shooting gallery.
I got 3. I got the Lego history. I got the one that Boone did, the fire truck. I collect fire trucks. And I got, there's a third one. Oh, the train one, the monorail. The train. It's not a monorail, but you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
Roller coaster track train.
Right. I didn't get the
train. So I would definitely order the train station and the JK Brickworks particle accelerator.
That one's pretty cool. Yeah.
And I probably go for the airplane, but I was like, I can't afford all of them. But I'm just trying. What are the 2 or 3? And that's what I did the last time. I just got the 2 or 3. It ended up being 3 that I knew I wanted, and I do wish I could have got all the other ones, but they were expensive then. They're even more expensive now.
I want the airplane, the JK Brickworks airplane one, because it reminds me, especially if you use the Falker and the Swoop with Camel, it reminds me of Charlie Brown. And I have those 2 sets, and I've built little wood stocks and Charlie Browns, and I have a Maxi Fig Red Baron in one. So that's nostalgia for me. I remember watching a lot of Charlie Brown when I was a kid. So
yeah, those go on sale tomorrow for us, but a couple weeks ago for you people.
Yeah, so probably. I'm sure they're going to redo it. Do that every year. If it's successful, if they sell out. I mean, the anniversary set sold out.
The thing that's disappointing is we're going to be paying more for something.
Yeah.
So are we actually buying them, or what is this? The crowd?
It's crowdfunding. So I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we'll find out soon here. But because the last time, if they didn't get to 1,000, they didn't make the set. Because there were sets that didn't make it last time. These, I thought, okay, they're all going to make it, but they're limiting it to 5,000. But I mean, that train station, that thing could be $500. I don't know how much that thing's going to cost.
Right. We're here. Let me share it real quick. We can see a picture of it. Did it go? No.
Nope.
There it went. Yeah, there's the airplane.
Yeah, that's nice. I like the safe, but
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to not get it.
Yeah.
I wanted to get Bionicle just.
Yeah,
I don't.
you might have some pieces in there for the.
Castle is nice.
See the castle again. It's another one of those that
Doesn't fit with your.
Right. It doesn't fit my aesthetic. The boat is, it's
Yeah, I like
awesome
that.
looking
Really
boat.
nice boat.
It is a nice boat.
Wait, go back up. To those yeah. So there's something else.
No, there's still some more down here. These are future crowdfunding.
Okay, so the train wasn't. What was I thinking? The train was this time.
I don't know.
This
The
next
diner's
time.
cool. The car is really cool in that diner.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's the
There's
train.
the train station.
So it's on the next round.
Yeah. Again, look at the windmill. I mean, it's awesome looking. Saloon. That one's pretty cool too.
Yeah,
So-
they're gonna make us broke.
Yeah.
So 8 this time, and let's see, 1, 2. Let me count them. Make sure they're all there.
You want me to roll down?
Yeah, roll down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one of them's disappeared. I could have sworn there were 8.
Oh, there. One of them. What was it? One of them they took out because there was a problem. I don't remember what the problem was. Let's see if I can see if it was.
I know that there was the guy that was using Blue Bricks. That's a counterfeit brick company. And all of his got taken. Those are the ones right there that got taken. Archived ones.
The boathouse.
No, I don't think it.
No, yeah, I was gonna
Not
say I don't
him,
remember
these two here. Wasn't it? No, I can't remember.
Dive
which
shop.
one.
Yeah, one of them. I don't know.
But there were. I could have sworn there were 8 just the other day. So you're saying one of them got kicked out?
Something got kicked out. Yeah.
Now I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I probably got the email. Oh, maybe this is at the
the
mountain.
observatory.
Yes, the Mountain View Observatory.
What happened to it?
High
The
complexity.
Yeah, because it was just a couple of days ago,
Mm-hmm.
as far as the time we're filming this, it was still on there. How about that?
Wonder what the complexity is of this model. I bet that thing turns on top. What do you want to bet?
But it said that it may be in another round.
Yes,
So
maybe in another round.
that makes it easier. There's less to choose from this time. The 7. So of the 7, you're going to get the Red Baron one.
I will probably jump in on the Red Baron one, yeah. Just because of the nostalgia part of it.
And I'm going to do the particle accelerator and the wait a minute. I guess that's it. I'll do the I guess that's it. I mean, I like that bird, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I'll get the airplane too. Maybe I'll just get the airplanes too, since we got. I do have a couple of those Lego versions. I'm glad he used stuff that Lego had already made planes out of.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to recolor that blue one. It can't be blue. It's gonna have to be tan and green.
Okay.
It's my set. I'll build it how I want.
I wonder how many people will buy the Bionicle one.
I don't know.
It's Bionicle, but it's really not Bionicle.
Right.
Yeah. It to me looks Bionicle in name only.
I'm curious to see what the Bionicle fans think about. No, I'm not.
Well, we're at
Well,
2
better go.
hours.
That's 2 hours, man. We did it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, let me quit sharing here. I'm not very good at this running everything.
Well, I guess I'll wrap it up. It's been another great AFoOL podcast. If you like AFoOL podcast, be sure to subscribe to BrickTrains. That's where these are. But you can also subscribe to Mardi Gras Man 23, because we are a bunch of fools. We got to have. What's the mascot? Let us know in the comments below what we should do for our mascot, our logo,
Mm-hmm.
and let us know what you're going to be buying from Bricklink, if anything.
Yeah.
But most of all, tell your friends if you liked the show. If you didn't, tell your enemies. And we'll see you in the next AFoOL podcast.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.